Hello.
Hi.
Good
Um,
evening.
a long time. I've just saw your face for a very long time.
Yes. Okay. So, how are you?
Actually, I'm great these days because actually I'm starting my academic year just yesterday, and we had a funny time. So we don't got lots of homeworks. Like just just do just some very easy exercise that in the beginner class. I just
Wow.
spent 5 minutes to complete that, and even though I just spent a very short time, I just received my points 10 out of 10.
Wow.
Easy.
Wow. I know it's very, very easy for you. I think all the things are very easy for you because you're so intelligent. Wow. Okay. So, how was your okay? So, yesterday, how are you yesterday?
Actually, yesterday I don't learn much, but you know that some schools like my brother's school, spend a lot of money just everyday study very easy knowledge because yesterday he told me, Mom, I look at my schedule. All the schedule just learned three subjects: math, Vietnamese, and English. No history, no geography, no PE, no, not everything. No art, no music, but my schedule have everything.
Yes.
So that's why yesterday, just one evening, my mother has completely changed my brother's school. Just just yesterday evening. And because he changed his school, so he will start on next week.
Mm. Oh.
But you don't know. Even in my class, I still have to study PE. I like this. I have to stand here and I jumping exercise like that in front of the screen. It's the truth. And sometimes my class, because they study in a very small area for jumping. So that's why even the teachers and most of the students, not me, has learned the exercise on their bed. Some are jumping on the sofa,
Yes.
and some are ridiculous that this computer is the screen has put on the bookshelf and he stand on the table to jumping up. I don't know if the table is broken, but that's the truth. Yesterday, a student not broke her table, but today one student broke his computer, and
Mm.
then his internet connection is lost. He cannot join his class anymore, and then I don't know what's happening next, but studying PE at our room is a difficult time, and even though I'm studying in my room, right? But from the next PE class on tomorrow morning. We have three rules. One is to wear uniform at home. Wear uniform. The second one, that please find a big area for doing, not on the bed, even though the teacher forgot everything and still do the exercise on her daughter's bed. You do you do you believe that? Is the truth. She the teacher doing the exercise on her daughter's bed is the truth, because there is a pink bed, a pink blanket, a pink pillow, and a pink table right next to the bed. Everyone saw that. And the third one, the most ridiculous one, is you have to wear shoes on your area to do the exercise. I this is the truth. I'm not kidding you. You have to wear shoes, or if not, you will kick off of the room.
What? You have to wear the shoes.
Yes, I have to.
You have to. Oh, but you have to follow that even if um it's awkward to see that you wear you wear uniform and shoes inside your house, but it's fine. It's a requirements for your class, so you have to follow them. It's fine. Okay, so let us start with our lesson. Okay, wait, Daniel, wait. I will use my external keyboard because, oh, wait. Hello, Daniel. Oh, okay, wait.
I just saw your face a moment, and right now I can't see your face anymore.
It's not working. Oh, here, A for attack. Oh, oh, here. Okay, so let us start with our lesson for today. Okay, so it's about, oh, I have to remove this one. Okay, okay, so let's have the speaking part. Okay, so for the part one, okay, so identifying oneself, giving information about oneself, talking about interest. Okay, so phase two. So where did you go on holiday? Okay, so you should say the place you visited. Okay, so you should say, okay, wait. So, where is the chat? Uh, 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 uh. Oh, I can send. Oh, here. Okay, so wait. You should say. Okay, the place. Okay. Uh, describe the place. Okay, so how can you get there, and memorable moment you had on that place. Okay. So, okay, so by answering this one, okay, so Daniel, why I do this one? Okay, so question, and you have to, okay, so the question, so you make, wait, where is that? Okay, so here. Okay, so okay, why I suggest this one. Okay, so that you can think what could be your sentences, or how can you construct your answer, or how can you organize your answer. Okay, so in that way, it could be clearer. Okay, it could be clearer. Okay, so it's easy to it's easy to identify the main idea. Okay, so you have to do that at all questions. Okay, so and the most important thing in one question, you already provide a long sentences. I know you can do that as always. Okay, so where did you go on last year?
Um, Actually, last year I've visited a very beautiful place. A very big city in Vietnam is just right next to Hanoi. My city is Da Nang. Um, it's it's very big as well, and it is bigger than Hanoi, the city that I'm living, and it's very big, and there are many like like in Da Nang there are many places that you can visit, like Golden Bridge, or you can saw a bridge with many pieces of papers and locked um, each other, so it is so they will get married on that bridge for a wedding. And there are, and the food is very good as well. Like we have tried ice cream roll and some um uh like I've tried a very memorable food. Is called like, how can I describe it? It is like potatoes that is mashed, and then it mixed with like chili sauce, with ketchup, with like some meat, or like with some rice as well. Actually, it's a bowl of rice with many things that mix together. The main ingredient is potatoes. It's very good. And I think if you have a trip to Da Nang, you should try it. Um, of course, the distance to Hanoi to Da Nang is a very long trip, so that's why we have even we travel by plane. It took a very long time to there, about between 5 or 7 hours, like that. Um, Actually, I've tried a memorable moment. That is, I had that I have go to the beach, and then I've I've drunk at that time, and and I was saved by the rescue workers at the nick of the time. That's the truth, and I'm very happy when I was rescued from the situation, and I think that this is the most memorable trip that I've ever got.
Why did you go to the deep part of the water?
Actually, the reason is when because in my family there are just me and my father. I know how to swim. My baby brother and my mother don't know how to swim, so that's why when my mother tried to swim in the very deep water, she can't swim, but my father is talking and teach chat with my with his co-worker. So that's why I know that I've learned how to swim, so that's why I've swim to there. But I don't thought that there is a very a very deep place like that. And then I was rescued in the nick of the time. Maybe if I can't rescue, maybe I would drown. I would die.
Okay, very good. Okay, so as I see, okay, so you mentioned the place, it's correct. Okay, so it's very big. Okay, so very big is it's a common word. Okay, so we can also use we can also use to describe one thing which is for you it's very big. Okay, we can say huge or colossal. Okay, remember that. Okay, that's a synonym for big. And the food is very good as well. Okay, so we can say taste delicious or mouth watering or okay, so we can say they also had mouth watering food. That means it's delicious. Okay, we also they also had mouth watering street food. Okay, so two street foods to eat. Okay, and choose two. Okay, so that you can add vocabulary in your sentences. Okay. Wait. Oh, okay. 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 Very good answer. Okay, nice idea. Number two, do you enjoy sightseeing when holiday?
Um, yes, I went sightseeing very much. I visit the Golden Bridge, the we mentioned the locked bridge, and the piece paper bridge is the Lucky Bridge, and as well as many places that mm, that I can't name there. And I visit a lot in a week there. And actually, I'm very lucky, but I just don't like one thing that um I that I travel to many places, but you know that if you want to have memorable pictures, you have to take photos. So that's why my family just travel about like 10 steps, or at most a very short distance. My
Mm.
mother always have to take out the phone and take selfie, and that's why just in the morning, after she take the last photo and come back to hotel, the phone has no mm, has
Memory
no
or
has
space.
the battery anymore.
So you
She take
can
very much further, even though that yesterday she plugged it 100%, but just after the morning, when she come back, the phone is out of battery, and she have to plug in and then plug out. And and I have to ask a question about you a
mm,
little bit,
mm,
because today I have an English lesson.
mm,
And today we uh I don't know why, but even we today we just make a paragraph about
mm.
introduce ourselves. I don't know why, but I read a passage. Did you know that the previous time you have taught a student in my class as well?
Hmm?
I don't know, but is her name is
Anne?
Ali?
Ah, no, it's Anne Lam. I thought her.
Ah, yes, yes. Okay, that's her, correct. And I mentioned, uh, the question is, I've known her a very long time when she studied with you, and the question is, before the class, I've read a test that I've just known that she didn't study with you anymore about few months or few weeks
A few
ago.
days.
Is that the
Last
truth?
week. Yes, she stopped last week. Last Thursday? We didn't
Ah,
meet
okay.
last Thursday. Why?
I don't know why. She just taught me that. Did you study in Pantano? And I said yes. You know that that one, and say yes. I've just stopped about 1 week or 2 weeks later, as I know. And I know, so I asked, what is your teacher and why did you quit? Then she said that her teacher is teacher Marian. And I seriously, I have to ask her again that what is her full name, and she taught exactly Marian Joy Bior. And I can't believe that I have to say that, oh, I study that teacher as well. And I asked them, she said that I don't know why, because I thought that I'm very busy and I can't join many classes at a time, so that's why I have to quit this English lesson. Even that, she know that she loves teacher Marion very much. She has a very memorable time with teacher Marion. She told that.
Oh, yes, because actually, the one that my style in teaching you, like giving you suggestions, giving you corrections, is I also did that to her, and I don't know who is her new teacher right now. Does she mention who is her new teacher too? Does sh
Um, I I don't know. I've never asked about that.
Yeah, she studied with me for about more than 3 weeks. And her mom told me that they will not continue to learn with me, and I don't know why. But it's fine. But it's fine for me. You and and my other students are enough. Actually, she's smart. She's smart too.
I know she is good at paragraph writing. She loves writing and she loves reading books. Every day she have to read at least 5 books.
But
Think like this.
yes, but the she loves to write, but mm, there's a but in her writings. Okay, so I can. A lot of her writings has a lot of errors, but that's normal. And then uh unlike you, that you can already provide longer sentences in just one question, but she needs to practice more, because if I just ask her where did you go on holiday last year, so she will just plainly answer, I went to the okay, to that particular place and do this thing and that, and just like that, and just that, and she will stop on that part. Unlike you, that you were able that you provided long sentences. Okay, so it's fine for me. But I miss her because she's also active in class too. Maybe she was transferred to a Vietnamese teacher. I'm not sure too. Okay, so now where are you planning on going? Where do you plan to go on your next summer holiday?
Actually, because of COVID-19, my family didn't have a, a
Any
very
plans?
any plan about going any holiday. But if I have to choose, I think the next place that we were planning to go. is Nha Trang, where there are very beautiful beaches, great seafood, and and you know in and and the and the people there is very happy as well.
Oh, why do you say they are happy?
Because not in not in like other cities. In Nha Trang, is a very beautiful place, and there are good personalities. Like they always kind, and they always take care of each other. They always listen to
Mm,
each other, not punching or like
oh,
bad
they are not
things like that.
teasing each other.
Yes,
Wow. So that means their place is very peaceful.
yes,
So
you can
how about,
say that.
how do you know if there is an angry people? How can we identify them if that people is already angry?
I don't know. You have to ask. I've never tried that before.
Okay, very good. Okay, next is, would you like to try surfing in the future? Okay, would you like to try surfing in the future?
Yes, if I can, I'll join a class because as I as far as I know, surfing is a very good sport uh, that will uh, that will that that is very good for my health, and I can learn how to have a good surfboard, or how can I surf good with big waves like that.
Okay, so I have a suggestion for you. It's because based on your experience. Okay, so this is a suggestion sentence. Okay, so this is my suggestion to you. So for based from your experience, okay, so I just base it from your experience that you almost drowned from your last vacation. Okay, so kindly read this one.
Because of traumatic experience, I realized vacation that I almost died. I'm eager to learn surfing so I can control myself when I'm at the water. And no, learning this kind of sport wasn't easy, but I have this courage to pursue this kind of activity to protect myself from any possible accidents that could happen to me in the water.
Yes, very good. Okay. So how about that answer? Do you think you can use this answer in the future references?
Um, I think so.
Yes. Okay, so this is just my suggestion. Okay, so upon answering this one, okay, so this follow-up questions is based on your previous answers too. Okay, next, which is your favorite city that you had visited?
Yeah, I visited lots of cities, but um, I think I love Da Nang the most as well. The reasons, like I've taught, there are beautiful beaches, there are great seafood, there are happy people, and one thing that there are beautiful places to visit as well. Like first, like we can visit lots of beautiful places, and they and they're beautiful. So I think if you have if you have to choose a city, to go to Vietnam, I think Da Nang is the most reasonable city that you will go, I think.
Yes, you will go. Okay, so when you say the reasons, of course, you have to. Okay, you have to arrange your answer. Okay, so you have to organize your answer so you can use firstly, secondly, thirdly, and the lastly. Okay, so you can use them too. Okay, so now let's have the phase two. Okay, task discussing alternative, expressing opinions, making choices. Okay, so we have here the following languages. Okay, so we already discussed this one. Okay, response to suggestions. Okay, so I hope we can use this one in the next part. Okay, so we already discussed this one. Response suggestions, making suggestions. Okay, so discuss alternatives, ask for opinions. Okay, so giving opinions, express preferences. Okay, remember this one. Okay, and we have here agree and disagree. Okay, agree and disagree. And okay, so now this one. Okay, so how about this one? Okay, so your family are going on a holiday for several days. Okay, let's say 7 days. Okay, so for 7 days. Okay, so for 7 days. Now, talk together about the advantages of each accommodation. Then choose what is the most suitable for your family. Okay, so here is a picture. Here is a picture with some ideas to help you. Okay, a hotel, and this one is a homestay. Okay, so you discuss.
Um, I think that the first one, um, a hotel. There are many advantages in a hotel. The first one is very big, so we will like it very much. The second one that the rooms are very big as well, and each room have good things to do, like um, the room is very cool, the service is very good as well, and like and we got good services, and A homestay is good as well. First one is the price is not very expensive. It's very cheap for living in a homestay. The second one that we can has beautiful beautiful flowers, beautiful butterflies on the way outside. And the third one that living there, especially in winter, it makes me feel warmer because it's just a small room, but it will feel warmer in especially in winter. But if I have to choose one, I think that I will choose the hotel because for my family, but price is not not too big problem. And second one, that hotels are very big and beautiful. So why do you have to stay outside for a hot day to look at the beautiful garden? I mean that you just look to the window and saw beautiful things in your hotel and outside, I think.
Okay, so okay, the first one here is you make you make a suggestions. Okay, so very good. Okay, so how about okay, so remember that when you when you make a suggestion, okay, so you should start with how about, what about, let's, and why don't we, or subject can plus could. It's because you are making suggestion. Now, okay, since in your second sentence, since you discussed the homestay, okay, so you discussed the alternative. Okay, so you can say with however. Okay, so in the second part, you have to discuss alternatives. Okay, so that your listener can choose between the hotel and the homestay. So it won't be biased. Okay, so it won't be bias, okay, because discussing alternatives are making transparent information, or making transparent information, okay, because you discuss two things, and then afterwards, okay, so you ask for opinions for someone. Okay, or you ask the opinions to your listener. Okay, so how about that? What can you say about the hotel and homestay? Do you think my idea is good? Do you think I discuss it for do you think I discuss it smoothly? Do you need me to explain it further? And then, okay, so the last part, so you have to express your references. Okay, so since you already made suggestions, and then you discuss the alternatives, okay, so the other way around, the hotel or the homestay, and then you already asked the opinion for other people. Okay, so if they also ask you, how about you, what can you say? Okay, so you express your references. So I prefer to stay at the hotel. Okay, if you'd ask me, I prefer to ask at the hotel because of their satisfactorily services. Or you can also say about the homestay. Okay, so remember the useful languages because it's very, very important in this part. Okay, so you have to take note of the useful languages. Okay, so because it's very important to make a suggestion, to discuss alternative, to ask for opinion, to disagree or agree, or to express references. So, for example, how would you respond on this one? Okay, I prepared. I am the one who suggests you the hotel. Okay, so I express my references. So I prefer to stay at the hotel because of their satisfactorily services. And we don't need to do a lot of things because they in the hotel we are all provided by the things we need, like for example the food. They offer the breakfast, the lunch, and the dinner. Okay, so it's included. The it is all it is already included with the fee we we take part to them. Okay, so that's my suggestion. Now, how would you respond to that? Would you respond disagree or agree? How would you respond on my preference or my reference? Because I prefer to stay in a hotel.
Um, ah, hmm, I for me it's a bit hard to say to answer this question a bit. Hmm.
Okay, do you agree with my suggestion to stay in a hotel or not?
Let's see. If you say that, I think I will agree with you with your opinion.
Because you have also to discuss why did you agree with my opinion?
Because first, that is like the services are very good, and like the hotel is very big, and and we will have a big garden outside, so when we wake up you can see a very big garden to look outside, I think.
Yes. Okay, so that's why you agree on that. Okay. Very good. So I hope you take note all my suggestions for tonight's class. Okay, so do you have any questions before we say goodbye to each other?
No.
No questions. Eh?
I just hope that I can join before a little bit because it's nearly night, and because first I thought you have very busy because in Philippines it's nearly 11 p.m. and
Mm.
I have to study very busy as well, so I want to spend time to play. So if I choose, if I can choose, can we change our schedule in a earlier schedule a little bit? If we can.
Oh, what do you prefer? Let me see.
Um, my mother preferred that my little brother and me will all study in Tuesday and Thursday.
Okay, so we study in Thursday and Tuesday and Thursday by 9 p.m., right?
Yes.
Okay, so we studied. How about we studied um so we studied twice a week.
Twice a week. Yes.
This time it's fine with me to study at this hour. But how about you? Because in last day I got a new class, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and we started at 8 o'clock and 9 at my time. Okay, so we cannot transfer at any time unless during the day. But I know you are very busy at the day, right? Because you have your
Yes,
class.
yes, of
Is it
course.
okay with, yes? Is it okay with you to stick with this time?
With what time?
It's 9 p.m. Thursday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Like this time. Is it okay with you?
Um, if we can. Okay. I because I just worry that you will have you will be a little bit tired, and I and and I want to spend a whole time for relaxing, I think.
Oh, okay. It's fine. It's fine for me because um mm, I just only had a late night class with you during Tuesday and Thursday, and that would be fine. It's just twice a week, so it's very fine for me. Maybe we can find another time too, which is suitable for your time and suitable for your time as well. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so thank you so much, Danielle. Good night.
Bye.